Welcome to an On Your Mat moment. Today's moment speaks about waking up. Waking up our consciousness in how we're living our lives, without judgment, without criticism, but with a willingness to look at how we're living and then implementing techniques to help us make changes that we'd like to make. One of the greatest ways we can do this is to bring a greater consciousness to our breath. For most of our lives, we're breathing unconsciously, thank goodness, as it keeps the body moving and living. But when we begin to bring the breath up to a conscious awareness, it awakens our mind and it unites mind, body, and spirit together. If we think of how we began breathing as babies, we can think of a little baby lying and the belly rising as it inhales and then gently receding as it exhales. This is how the body was meant to breathe. And in doing so, it creates a wonderful effect of stimulating the calming side of the nervous system. Through our busy lives, we begin to hold a rigidity in this area because of things that come at us for life as we brace and we deal with the fears, the doubts, the worries. But when we brace, we begin to shift our nervous system. We perpetuate that constant doing. By bringing 3 conscious breaths into the body each day, as often as you would like, we can help reset that nervous system and allow ourselves to step back, become a little less reactive. One of the loveliest ways we can do it is to just take a moment, let your eyes soften, let the gaze come over and down, or even close your eyes if you like, so that we're less distracted with what's going on around us. And as you take a moment to just let the breath settle without doing anything to it, let yourself become aware of watching the breath, not something we often do in life. As you begin to watch the breath, notice, where do you feel the breath moving in your body? And wherever it is, there is no right or wrong. Most of us will become aware of the breath in the upper part of the body. And as we settle in, you'll notice the breath will slow down, but it will also begin to move down. And we can invite it into moving down as well, taking the palm of your hand and just placing it where the ribs part at the front, so the soft solar plexus area is exposed. Relax the belly, really let it just hang out. I know, very contrary to how we live most of our lives, where we're holding our stomachs in for aesthetic purposes. As you let it relax, you'll feel the belly begin to press into the palm of your hand as you inhale, as it gently expands. And as you exhale, you'll feel the palm lose that connection. It will recede away from the palm. The more often we practice this, the more familiar and the more easily we glide into that awareness and the ability of the belly rising and releasing. In doing so, we stimulate the diaphragm, and in stimulating the diaphragmatic movement, we stimulate the calming side of the nervous system. Allow yourselves each day to take a few moments to breathe and to wake up to see how you're living your life. Until next time, everyone, jump onto your mat and into your life. Namaste.